We're Lance and Christy. Join us as we build our dream. Welcome to Knight's Helm Farms. So this tree died last year, and then this spring when everything else leafed out, it didn't get leaves, and it's just been getting more droopy and more droopy, so we decided it was probably time to get it out of here before it falls on the fence or something else. So we're removing this one. We've got the turbo saw set up on the back so that once we get all the branches loaded up and taken away, we can then just back into that tree trunk and get it out of there right at the dirt level. And I still have to trim this palm tree, but I went in under all of the trees at the front. You can see all the boughs laying on the ground so that they're trimmed up and you don't have to duck when you walk under there. And then a couple of these trees over here had some dead branches that I removed, and then you can't see it from here, but that palm tree back there, I trimmed it all up with the pole saw. So that's what today is about. Sometimes you gotta stop your normal, everyday, what you're working on project and do maintenance around the property. Today it's hot. There's a heat advisory that we figured if we utilize the tractor's air conditioning as our break room, then we can get this done today. So you just take breaks and oh, excuse me, got sawdust in my nose. I just cut all the branches off this tree, well, majority of them. And Lance already cut off a bunch, took one load back there, and then this will be the second load. It'll probably take 3 loads just to get the branches out before we can use the turbo saw. But that's what today's about. There I am. Hi. Alright, there goes load 2. We've got probably one more load of branches and then the stump. There's a lot of trees. Like this one's got some branches that get me when I mow, and that one that he's going past right now needs some of it cut off. And then we have another dead tree way over there in paddock 2, and the tree in the corner of paddock 1 is just crazy. Like you can't even get to the gate over there anymore. But I don't know that we're gonna do all that today because it's HOT hot. But you can see here all the branches were in this. Well, that one had like one branch in it, but this peach tree had a couple dead branches. This palm tree I got all trimmed up. Probably should take off one more layer, but I'm too short. And then all of this I got to pile up so that we can get it loaded up. I trimmed off some of the wisteria, but I like trimming these off so that they're kind of flat underneath on the bottom. That way when you walk down the sidewalk, you don't feel like they're gonna grab you. Nothing's gonna get you. And then that peach tree had that one branch in it that was dead, so took that out. And there's my loppers. I got one crepe myrtle that's decided to bloom. A white one. The other 2 are red, and for some reason they don't bloom very often. And then this one up here is pink. We didn't plant these. They're just here. All of this stuff is just here when we bought the property. And we just decided to put our house right here by all these big trees because I think the first time we saw the property, I was standing right here talking about how the house was going to go here and the garage was going to go over there. Okay, so we're thinking that the house will go right here at an angle, and that's where the electricity comes down. So that pole would then be behind the garage, which would set kind of there. We'll get rid of that defunct building over there so that we can drive past the garage on the right hand side. And then all of this would be kind of in our front yard, but look how cool this is. It's just this big canopy of trees, so we can put all our lights in here. And the girls are in the the girls are in the library barking at me. It got too hot for them, so I put them inside, gave them their lunch and left them in there. Anyway, that's gonna look weird. And the weird thing too about it is there used to be a tree just on the other side of the fence right about there, and it died 2 years ago, and then last year this one died. So I don't know what the dealio. And there's a purple martin. We finally have purple martins in our martin house. We waited for a long time before we got purple martins. That thing is full, and I wanted to put in a second one just because I love watching the birds, and I think it's awesome to have them. And this kind of corner is going to just be all birdhouses anyway, but I want to put in a second one. But the house itself is like $100, and then the pole's another 115 or 20, something like that. And I'm like, yeah, that can wait. That's not a priority right now. Yeah, there's the purple martin. On the upper left-hand side. And I think this is one too. Where'd he go? Right there. I didn't realize they were so light on their belly. When he flies away, he's bright purple. They're hot. All right, we just load up the third load of branches, and so now all that's left over there is essentially a stump. Just putting that on one of the burn piles in the back, and I'm gonna go either get a ladder, or he says we have an extension for the pole saw. I don't recall, so I have to go look so we can get this done. And then it's just a matter of using the turbo saw there and picking up all these branches, and then I think we're gonna call it a day. This is like 101, and heat advisory. The humidity is, I don't know, I think it's in the 50s. It's pretty drippy out here. What do you know? We have an extender. And now, and he's trying to figure out the best angle. Alright, load number 4, which is the stump from over there. It's like it never happened. And the palm fronds from that palm tree. And the branches out of the peach trees. one branch from the front trees. The rest of that's here, this big pile. But we still have to do that palm tree anyway, so it'll be a 5th load. And, well, he's gonna have to come back to that. Show you what this looks like over here. There's a pile of sawdust and a flat stump. And I'll be able to roll right over the top of this baby. And that tree won't grow back. They don't grow back. See? Sawdust, stump. Nice and flat. That thing does a really good job. Yeah. Alright. A man in his crazy long pole saw. That's nuts. Alright, let's try it again. Shortened the saw, got the ladder. It's got hooks. One last ladder move. Get it, get it, get it, get it. There we go. A few more things to put on the tractor. I know your arms are probably like cooked spaghetti. And then it's probably gonna be another load, huh? because we still got that pile over there. That's full. At least you get to get in the air conditioning. Alright, last load, loaded up. Everything looks a lot better. Here, here, there, there. Lance has an automatic gate back here. Not really. It's a trick gate. It's not an automatic gate, it's a trick gate. We came back here a little while ago, it was closed, but when we drove up to it, it opened because the wind blew it open. Yep, look at that. I need to mow back here. All the clover died. And we just need to mow, get all these weeds out of here. Whew. She's a hot one. And what is this, burn pile 2? No, one's right there.
Oh, is it? Okay. This is 2 then.
And there's still some cactus blossoms back here, which is kind of odd to me because we haven't had any up at the house for almost a month. Plop. There we go. All done. Good job.
Done. Yay.
It's time for some air conditioning, a ceiling fan, and some cold water. But at least we got up around the house done.
Yep.
So we look presentable again. And we have a bonus stump. And that tree died last year too, and we took it out earlier. But we didn't have the turbo saw to cut the stump off. So we've been having to keep it in mind whenever we mow. The mesquite is so hard. Yay! Bonus stump Thursday.